Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lydia Vera. It's currently 10:30 p.m. and I'm back again with my late night talks. Let me first reduce the volume of the TV. Okay, good. So I'm folding my baby's clothes and I just wanted us to talk. So let's talk about the surprises of motherhood, things that shock me about motherhood and all that stuff. So first of all, during the delivery, what shocked me during the delivery was how it's not painful when the baby is coming out. I will start by saying that every delivery process is different, but mine, I did not feel even the baby coming out. I don't know if it was because of the pain or I don't know, but I didn't feel my baby coming out. The only thing that I felt, like, you don't feel the head, you don't feel like something as big as a baby is coming out of your vagina. I couldn't feel that. To me, I only felt when the baby came out, when the baby just came out, and it felt like a blood clot. When you're on the periods and you have a blood clot, that's how it felt like. So that surprised me. And then again, what surprised me about labor was that when I went into labor, I didn't think that babies need diapers. I didn't believe that newborns need diapers. I was like, they haven't eaten, so they're not pooping or peeing. And I didn't even bring diapers to the hospital. A friend of mine was the one that brought for me diapers in the hospital. I didn't even have diapers. So you can imagine. But yeah, babies pee and they poop, mostly poop. And they poop some black stuff, which was really, really shocking. Really, really shocking for me. And another thing that surprised me, so after delivery, you're from the hospital and all that shabam. And also another thing that surprised me during the delivery was that I expected to feel the stitches when I was being stitched, but I didn't feel it. Again, everyone is different, and this is just me speaking about my journey. And I didn't even feel the stitches. I didn't feel myself being stitched. Okay, the doctor told me when he was going to stitch me, but I didn't even feel the needle. And the way I'm afraid of needles, I didn't even feel the needle, the anesthesia needle. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the stitches, because some people will tell you how painful it is. As for me, it wasn't painful, and that was a relief. Okay, another thing that surprised me. So after delivery, you're back home. I don't know, again, everybody's different, but when you're starting to breastfeed, the pain, wow, because, oh my God, when the baby's starting to latch and the milk is starting to come out, that shit is painful. I got cracked nipples, the pain was unbearable, but the pain lasted, I think, for like 3 days, and after that, I was good. But some people, the pain can be longer, the pain from the cracked nipples, but within a week, the first 3 days, it was the most painful. But within that week, I got some lingering pain because the cracked nipples hadn't healed very well. So your baby, when you're first starting to breastfeed, your baby will probably come in contact with your blood from the nipples. It will probably swallow some of your dead skin. And that surprised me. Also, another thing about breastfeeding and dead skin, my areola got lighter from the baby breastfeeding. And I think this is because my baby is swallowing some of my dead skin. I don't know. I don't know. But around my areola where the baby is latching on got lighter. Man, I've been folding this blanket for so long, man. Okay, so another thing about boobs and breastfeeding, it felt when the milk is starting. When you just delivered, and then the first 3 days. So when the milk is starting to come in, wow, that was painful. It was really painful when the milk was starting to come in. It was really painful because my boobs were enlarged, they were engorged. Milk is too much in the breast. The baby's not even consuming that much milk. Probably the milk glands were also blocked. It was a lot of pain. I swear, the thing that saved me was that I bought some maternity bras, some nursing bras. So those bras really helped me. Even when I was sleeping, I couldn't sleep without a bra. So those nursing bras really secured my breasts, because my breasts were so big, they were so heavy, and they were so painful. I'm telling you, even when you're breastfeeding, and let's say your baby hasn't breastfed for long, when your baby stays too long without breastfeeding, there's going to be a lot of milk in your breasts, and that milk can be really painful when when your boobs are full of milk. Oh my god, it's so painful. And that really shocked me, and that was like, wow, that really shocked me. And also another thing that shocked me personally, I expected that, after having a baby, I thought I was going to stay a couple of months before getting my period, but no. Immediately, after 4 weeks, immediately I gave birth. After 4 weeks, I started my period, because bleeding lasted for around 1 week, but most bleeding happened for like the day of the delivery, the next day. Then after that, the blood wasn't that much. And then after the first week, the second week, mostly the thing that was coming out was some yellowish sticky stuff, and I don't know how they call it. I think that is meconium. I don't know what they call it, but yeah, that. And then after 2 weeks, there was no discharge that was coming. I was just okay. Then after 4 weeks, my period started, and that was really shocking. Man. Because I was like, I thought that I'm going to be on holiday, because come on guys, periods are not fun. But yeah, after 4 weeks I started my period, but my period came back, but my period is lighter. I don't know, my period is just lighter, but I get it every month. But it's just lighter, and it only lasts for like 3 days, 2 days, but it's just lighter. My period is so light that I can even just survive with good quality panty liners. That is how little that period blood is coming, but it's coming every month anyway. So yeah, that. And another thing that shocked me about motherhood was the lack of sleep that comes with a newborn and with a baby. Because me, I'm that person that used to sleep like 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, not 12, 10 hours a day, but I would get my sleep. I love my sleep, because when I sleep, I function better. But this is how I fold my this very warm rompers. This one I was gifted by a friend, but I haven't used it for so long because Hisumi is hot, so I just fold it. After folding it, I just take a hoodie and pop it like this, and it secures it. So anyway, what was I saying? So another the tiredness that comes with motherhood. Man, the sleep, that of course, especially when my baby was a newborn. My baby wasn't, my baby was staying awake, at night. But I kind of expected that, because my baby, even in the womb, my baby was most active in the night. So it would stay awake for a long during the night, and it would mostly sleep during the day, which was so bad for me. So my baby would start sleeping at 8 p.m. at 8 p.m. at night, so that I would just go to sleep with him at that 8 p.m. because he would wake up, he would sleep for like 2 hours, wake up, then he would be awake for 2 hours, then sleep, then sleep for another 2 hours, wake up. So it was a lot. So I would just sleep early, and that saved me. 8 I would sleep, and when I immediately I delivered, I was at my sister's place. I'm still at my sister's place, but I was with my sister, and she had a help. So that was like really helpful, because for the first 1 month I didn't do much housework, because during that first month you're fragile. A pregnant, a new mom is fragile with the spine and everything. So her help really helped me. I need to send that woman some money, because she really helped me. So the tiredness was really too much. So at night I wouldn't sleep. So I would try to even get a nap when my baby was sleeping during the day, because I was so exhausted. Imagine you're coming from sleeping 12 hours to like getting 6 hours of broken sleep. Getting 6 hours of broken sleep. So that was so hard for me. But we managed. we managed. So so another thing, that the tiredness, I don't think that it stops, because I am alone, and I am alone currently, and I have to get things done. As you can see, the amount of clothes that I've piled up from not folding for so long. So there is work to be done, because now I'm alone. I have to do laundry, you have to clean the house, you have to do the dishes, you have to, you have to feed the baby, you have to wash the baby, you have to look after the baby, you have to entertain the baby. There is just a lot that you need to do. The work never finishes. Work never finishes. Like, it's 10 and I'm folding clothes. And so work never finishes. So that's another thing. But at this point, I think my body is used to, I think my body is used to, I've adapted to the little sleep, because even now I get like 6 hours of, again, broken sleep. But we move regardless. And so the tiredness that comes with motherhood is just too much, especially if you don't have help. If you have help, it's a little easier, but if you don't have help, the workload is too much. And I can feel my back, especially when when I'm washing, and when you're washing and I don't have a washing machine, so when you're washing, I can feel the pain in my back. But again, that comes with motherhood. Your back has, especially if you're washing, because I have to do laundry every day. You have to wash your baby's clothes every day. If you don't, they will stain. So doing laundry, it's just too much. Doing work is just too much. Catering for the baby is just too much. And another thing that surprised me with motherhood is, your baby is your life. Your baby is your whole world. You have to be there for your baby, and your baby comes before you. You have to. I can't remember the times that I've neglected myself just to be with the baby. Just to cater for the baby, just to make sure that the baby's all right. But again, the baby's small. You can't fend for himself. So yeah, your baby will be your whole world. And going places, especially when you don't have somebody to leave your baby with. Going places is so hard, because when somebody invites you somewhere, or you have something to do in town, you have to think of where you're going to leave the baby. If you're going to go with the baby, the baby is a whole luggage. It's so hard to walk around with the baby, especially with a fat baby. My baby is like 3 months and is like 7.5 kgs. So walking around with 7.5 kgs on your arm is a lot of workout. Yeah, I have that baby wrap, but I don't use it. I sometimes use it, sometimes I don't. It depends with where I'm going. But yeah, that baby wrap really helped, because I couldn't afford the baby carrier for newborns, because they're expensive. I think that'd be like 3,000, and the total wrap was like the wrap for the baby was like this one is small. This one is small, so I'm not going to fold it. Right now. So the total wrap was a little cheaper, so that was a relief. This one is also small. Hey, another thing with babies, they grow up so fast. That really surprised me with babies. They grow up so fast. And if you these people that be keeping clothes for babies, that I'm going to keep these clothes, we're going to wear it when the baby is going out, you will end up that a baby has worn a cloth just once, or has never even worn the clothes that he was already the cloth is too small. He has already outgrown the clothes. So you should be careful about leaving clothes like, this is for special occasions. No, just let the baby wear the clothes, because they grow up so fast. They grow up so fast, man. The baby is 3 months and there are clothes that he has already like outgrown. So yeah, like, don't overbuy clothes if you're expecting, and don't buy small clothes, because these babies grow up so fast. Like, my baby was born with 3.5 kgs, and then after 5 weeks he was like 5 kgs. So that jump, you can imagine that jump. Then after when he was 2 months, he was 7 kgs. No, when he was going for his second injection, it was 7 kgs from 5. So you can just imagine how fast they grow. So if you're those people that are going to leave this one, the baby's going to wear it during special occasions, he's not going to wear them. Just wear the clothes. He probably outgrows them. And there's nothing as sad as wasting your money on clothes that the baby doesn't even wear. That's just being wasteful. So there is that. And what again surprised me with motherhood was what? The constant worrying of if your baby's okay. You have to check is the baby pooping right? Is the baby urinating frequently? You know, the baby cannot speak for him or herself, so you have to be your baby's advocate. So you have to constantly monitor the baby if everything is okay, if the baby is sick, you know, because babies come with issues, and you know this is just a new person, so you have to study. You know, he's just fresh from the womb, so you have to study for any deformities, for anything wrong, for any medical conditions that might have been overlooked at the hospital. So there is that. But it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful journey. But if you're not ready for motherhood, if you're not sure about motherhood, oh, my baby is crying. If you're not sure about motherhood, just don't do it. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's an enjoyable process. It's a learning process. So I think I'm going to finish folding my clothes. Also, if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. I'm going to check on my baby, and bye. Hope I'll see you on my next video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.